Hi Pisces, welcome to Creative Intuition Tarot. My name is MJ. I hope you are well and that you had a good beginning of 2022. So Pisces, today we are doing your mid-January general reading. Let's get straight into it. The first card that represents you, it will be in the center of the spread. We have the Five of Water and a couple cards for the surrounding energies. We have the Five of Air. Okay, so we have 5 and 5. Transformation, that is the Death card. The Tower. Okay. Some intense energy, Pisces, for you. And the Three of Fire. At the bottom of the deck you have the Queen of Air. That is the Queen of Swords, following your discernment, but also your truth, demanding truth, living by the virtue of truth and expecting truth from others. This is also seeing through lies and deception, like there are no lies to the Queen of Air, right? She sees through all that kind of energy and she cuts off with one firm cut those who try to lie to her. She's very good in firmly cutting off what or who is not serving her or who is against her. Okay, so very decisive, but a feminine, gentle energy. So definitely not aimed to hurt anyone, but sometimes can be called a cold teacher of wisdom, because she just shoots the truth, right? And truth is often not liked because it's harsh, right? People don't like truth. That's why this person can be perceived as cold, but it has nothing to do with being so, right? But let's come back to her later. With the Five of Water representing you in the center, and then also Five of Air accompanying this card. Five of Water is a card of some kind of, can be loss, can be grief, but you see in this particular deck, with the way she holds her hand over her head, it's like, I'm so tired, right? And I'm getting that vibe of, I've just had enough. I'm tired, I'm even bored with something. It's a little over dramatic, right? But it's just someone really being fed up with something. Sorry, I need to sip on my tea. So someone who's really fed up with something, having enough, and making actually a decision to free themselves from it. With this card coming on the left, right? Typically, Five of Air is a card of some kind of conflict. It can be with someone, it can be with yourself, your inner conflict in your mental space. But in this particular deck, look at her. She's absolutely free, in balance, right? On one leg, dancing on a string, right? So there's perfect balance, harmony, there's stability, there's certainty, trust in her own skills. Like you are freeing yourself with grace, almost like artistically, okay? Freeing yourself from something, that's why I'm getting this over dramatic, like theatric kind of energy. Here we have this like ballerina, is that the right word in English, right? So it is a little over dramatic or like theatric, but you are really moving yourself out of something that you've just had enough of it, okay? It can be related to a job, it can be a relationship, it can just be your state of emotions, that you've had enough of being in the state of that loss or lack or missing something or someone, with the Five of Cups, right? So 2 5s, and 5 is a number of change, so you got 5 5. You may want to check out the meaning of this number in numerology. There may be an additional message for you. And then we have transformation, which is the Death card. So change highlighted in really every card of your reading, because we also have the Tower, which is a great change, and 3 of Fire, which is moving towards a new adventure, right? So you really have a very transformative, or going through very transformative time by your own decision. Like you really have had enough and you've taken things in your own hands. I sense so with the Tower, because the Tower is very peaceful in this particular deck, and the key to the Tower is not to resist the change, but actually be the one who initiates it. And in this deck, there is no lightning that strikes the Tower, so the Tower collapses. That's why I think you just took things in your own hands and just moved yourself away from the Tower with no upheaval, no destruction. You almost like very gently left or are leaving old structures, some kind of old forms that you have outgrown, but you didn't have to destroy anything to create that new opening, okay? So you may have freed yourself up in the mental space with the Five of Air, or your emotional, both, okay? But you freed yourself, you initiated this change, and that's why the Tower moment is a liberation for you, but it's not, I mean, it is intense. I'm looking for the right word, but it's not shaky, okay? It's not like an earthquake in your life. Hope that makes sense. Now, the transformation crowning the reading, it just confirms what I said, right? You are going through a very transformative time, but it does seem very gentle. Even with this card, we have this girl playing with like sparks of fire, playing with magic. It's like you are creating this change. You are birthing yourself, starting anew, allowing yourself to start anew, and you're doing this very gently. There's no destruction on your way. Again, the Death card, the transformation, also speaks of leaving old forms behind, shedding old skin, right? Transforming and allowing your true self, and the Queen of Air represented truth, right? Your true self to come to the surface. And again, you didn't have to forge through the Tower to get to the surface. You're just... That's why I said it may be a little over dramatic or like theatric, but you are presenting yourself. It's very surprising. Maybe I'm lacking the right words to express this in English. It's not my native language, but it's like you are coming out of this Tower in this theatric moves, very victorious, that you didn't have to go through any kind of distraction, upheaval, okay? And then with the Three of Fire, that is the Three of Wands, this is all about being far-sighted and already looking at your future at the distant horizon, right? What is happening is the result of the decisions, choices, actions you took in the past. So again, that's why I said it's you who initiated this. You made choices about the direction of your life. Where do you want to invest yourself, your energy, your time, money, whatever kind of resources. You've made that choice in the past. And you chose to follow your truth. Maybe your true passion when it comes to, well, whatever area of your life. Maybe job, maybe relationship. But definitely following your truth and authenticity. And you are doing this with grace, like in artistic way, creative. So a lot of you may be moving towards those creative endeavors, okay? But I really like this. It's a graceful liberation and freeing yourself up. So I really like this energy for you. So Pisces, I will just leave it there. I hope that you were able to make sense out of those messages, because after all, you know your situation best. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Please take care of yourself, and I will see you soon. Bye.